footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, here at the 2018 New York Giants training camp. This is day 5, practice number 5, and now that practice is complete, the Giants have the day off tomorrow. Let's take a look at some of the sights, some of the sounds, and some of the highlights from today's practice. Second day in a row, we didn't have too many spectacular plays. Guys just executed well and did their job and went about their way. Now, with that said, there were a few that definitely made themselves known this afternoon. Once again, B.J. Goodson was impressive in 907 drills, which is a drill that's built for running the football and stopping a run. Goodson proved to be very instinctive in that area and made a couple of plays, including one thump on the running back. So did Thurston Armbrister, who seemed to be all over the field today against the run. Now, in the one-on-one running back linebacker drills, which are heavily tilted toward the offensive player, the running backs were able to get their revenge on those backers as they couldn't keep up. The Giants backs should have a field day catching the football out of the backfield this upcoming season. They look impressive in that area. And one back that continues to stand out is Jalen Simmons out of South Carolina State. He's going to force some tough decisions when the summer winds down. He ran through linebacker Calvin Munson in team period drills, which drew a lot of oohs and ahs from the crowd in attendance today. Now, in the team periods, cornerback Eli Apple had another good pass breakup on a deep throw. They try to test him deep recently throughout the course of the last 2 to 3 days of camp, and he's been impressive each and every time. You also saw some really good communication between the linebackers and defensive backs in pass coverage. I thought they did a fantastic job in that area and would have caused a number of coverage sacks. So keeping with today's positional focus, we're looking at the offensive line, one of the more talked about units on this Giants football team for this upcoming season. I asked Coach Pat Shermer about the offensive line and how he views one-on-ones between the O-line and D-line. Here's what he had to say.
One-on-one drills tend to be tilted toward one side, in particular to the drill, but O-line, D-line drills, from your perspective, what are you looking to gain from the offensive lineman in that drill?
Yeah, the drill work tends to be skewed sometimes toward one side or the other. When we're going one-on-one against the defensive backs, that's sort of skewed toward the receivers. You know, there's times when the one-on-one pass rush drill is skewed toward the rushers. Okay, so we get that. So within the drill, you know, you may not see it, but on this day, Will Hernandez may be working on short setting, right? So he does 3 or 4 well, and then maybe he gets beat on one. Maybe on this next drill, you know, he's working on vertical setting. And so they're working on their techniques within the drills. I think you got to be really, really careful. And I know there's a lot of evaluators in the world that'll just say, boy, he did a great job in one-on-one. Well, we play the game 11 on 11. And I think the drill work is one thing, but that's why it's so critical to see the 11 on 11 drills, the preseason games, and when we scheme it up and play real football.
The offensive line will get a ton of focus during the preseason and throughout camp, and the one thing I know for certain this early in camp is that the Will Hernandez pick looks like a great one. He stepped in from day one and has been as good as advertised. Also, I'd say the Giants are a bit stronger on the interior as a whole, more so than the tackle positions. Now, I'm not saying that they are not improved there as well, but the depth will have to work itself out. From our vantage point on the sidelines, pass protection seems to be holding up a little bit better. John Jalapio, John Jerry, Brett Jones, and Patrick Omame have done extremely well. Eric Flowers has quietly been solid so far this summer and has had a really good first week overall, and we'll see how things progress with his unit as camp rolls along. Also, be sure to check out my interview with rookie guard Nick Gates out of Nebraska and linebacker Ray Armstrong, the athletic backer who may have found a home within his defense.
That's a wrap here from Giants Camp. Be sure to follow me on all of my social media accounts for more Giants and NFL updates from training camp and also our 2018 NFL team previews. Visit our website at youtube.com/footballgameplan or the actual website footballgameplan.com/NFL.